Om Sai Ram, this is Venkat for Sasai.com. Today I want to speak about why and how Sai Baba absolutely inspired me to recite the holy sloka of goddess Lalitambigai called Lalita Sahasranamam. Yes, I've been to Tirumayachur, the place where this beautiful sloka of Lalita Sahasranam actually was first uh, uh, recited by got originated by the Vagdevis who came from Goddess Lalitambikai. 8 Vagdevis who came out of Goddess Lalitambikai. They spoke, they recited, they wanted to praise Goddess Lalitambikai for the benefit of human people in on earth. The thing is that this was kind of a discourse between Lord Hayagriva and Saint Agastya. So Agastya once requested Lord Hayagriva to tell him the holy sloka of Goddess Lalitambikai, which is the 1,000 holy names of Goddess Lalitambikai. And since he requested that, Lord Hayagriva told that to him. So I've been to this temple back in 2009. From then on, I started reciting. I even wrote an article in Stasai about it. I was reciting, but like any other devotee who's not well versed in Sanskrit, I was also not well versed in Sanskrit. So I had difficulty in actually reciting this sloka fluently. And on March 29th, 2020, I had a dream from Sai. There is a reason why I got this dream because recently, during this period, my grandfather's property, which is my grandfather's home, got into issue because after my aunt, the was living there, one of three men who were living in the nearby rooms were not vacating the house. So we were really going through lots of mental stress, especially our family, my father, my mother, and myself. And Baba has blessed me with several dreams related to it, even a decade back. But when that is something happening currently, when we have to face some rowdies, some people who have ill thoughts, trying to cheat on us and take that house or do harm to us, we were really mentally stressed. And during this time, Baba blessed me with a dream. The dream was as if I am in an old house. I could even see there is some spiders have made some web, and I'm sitting there, and it was like early in the morning. I could see the mist around me, and it was a kind of old house, and I'm reciting the holy sloka of Lalita Sahasranam fluently. Trust me, though I know about this sloka even from 2009, I don't know to, uh, even today, I don't know to chant this holy sloka fluently. But in the dream, I was able to chant. I know that I'm reciting the mantra wholly, fluently, and each and every word was perfect. And that was a kind of a surprise to me. And immediately I woke up. And that is when I realized, okay, Baba wants me to uh, take this time period, use this time to practice the holy mantra of, means sloka of Goddess Lalitambikai. So I wrote an article about it, which I wanted to share with you. This is the article I wrote this morning. Yeah, one more thing I wrote mentioned in this article is that Goddess Lalitambikai is, Sai is a saint who inspires us to worship other gods and goddess we love. On several occasions, Baba has made me to worship Goddess Mahalakshmi, Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Durga, Garbhadakshambike, Mariam, and Goddess Annapurna. I really love the Annapurna temple in Coimbatore. So the inspiration behind all these things, all these devotion I saw on Goddess is because of Sai. So that is when I realized, okay, Sai is really with us, and Sai is inspiring us to worship these goddess. Many people who are non-Sai devotees who don't like Sai Baba as such, they think that our Babas like this, like that. These people, they don't know, they don't have any solid reason why they worship Baba. But to be honest, Baba is a saint who accepts everything, who just inspires you to do good deeds, think good, act good, see good, and no matter on which god or goddess you show devotion, he'll be happy. It goes to him. He is happy about it. So that is what I wrote in this article, and I also made this poster. You know, when I make posters, it's not just that, it's not something that Baba has told everyone. Maybe for you, reading or listening to Lalita Sahasranam might be right. For me, it could be Sai Baba's Arti, but it differs from one person to another. But to be very honest with you, not only Sai, any good saint, ancient saint like Mahaperiva or Ramana Maharshi or Sripada Vallabha or Swami Samartha, uh, Narsimha Saraswati, all of these ancient saints, they are happy when we show devotion, no matter which god or goddess we show devotion. But when it comes to goddess Lalitambika, she verily resides in all these pure ancient saints of this country. So probably that is the reason Sai inspired me to worship goddess Lalitambika by reciting Lalita Sahasranamam. It is not an easy task. I'm really struggling because I'm not fluent in Sanskrit. But this video is especially for many devotees who wants to know the greatness of Lalita Sahasranamam. I'm telling you, this is one of the greatest mantra, greatest loka on earth that human beings can get. Only those devotees who are blessed and gifted can read this. You are going to be benefited really a lot if you take steps to read it or at least listen to it regularly. Sometimes instead of chanting Goddess Lalita Sahasranam's mantra, I used to chant Om Sai Lalitambiye, Om Sai Lalitambiye, Om Sai Lalitambiye, like that. But mostly, at least for the past 2-3 weeks, my life is around 24 by 7. Whenever I find time, apart from the time I work, I am thinking about Goddess Lalitambiye, Lalita Sahasranamam, and I'm trying to read it, recite it. Why I'm saying this moment is because, and this is the very beautiful Gopuram, holy Gopuram of Trimiyuchur, where this Lalita Sahasranamam got originated. And this is amazing, beautiful goddess Lalita Ambigai, photo used with courtesy, of course. One thing I can tell you is keep remembering her, keep chanting Lalita Sahasranamam at least once every month or once every week, if you are very if you are interested in doing that, and if you already know Lalita Sahasranam, because all the saints like Sai, as I told you, all the ancient saints love it when you show devotion on any goddess, and especially goddess Lalita Ambika. Lalita Sahasranamam is very divine and very sacred. I want each and every one of you to be benefited by reading this holy mantra. One thing I can tell you here, there are several benefits. I will make a separate video about the benefits. The most important benefit here is when you recite Lalita Sahasranamam, you won't fear for anyone or anything. Your enemies will automatically get destroyed. Your mind will attain purity. You will be able to control your senses. Your sense, for example, your lust, your anger, your greediness, everything will get conquered. It is reading Lalita Sahasranam on a full moon day or on Friday is also very auspicious. So I pray that when you listen to it, you remember, if you get an opportunity to listen to Lalita Sahasranamam, or if you are striving to recite Lalita Sahasranamam, you are really blessed. So continue with that, and Sai will be really happy about it. Keep chanting Sai's holy names, keep chanting Goddess Lalitambi's holy name through the mantra of Lalita Sahasranamam. Many of you who are watching this may not be a Sai devotee, so I don't want you to. I will never ask anyone who's not a Sai devotee to chant Baba's name. But anyone who is a devotee of any saint, remember that it is a guru who inspires you to go towards a god or goddess. In my case, my guru, Shirdi Sai Baba, made me and he pulled me and he forced me towards goddess Lalitambika and made me fall in her holy feet. And I don't know the reason why he did that. Sai alone knows why he wanted me to worship goddess Lalitambika. She is a very merciful goddess. She is in various forms. You can see her in the form of Bhadrakali. You can see her in the form of Pratyangara Devi, very fierce. You can see her in the form of Lalitambika, very soft and sweet. You can see her in the form of the temples in Tamil Nadu, like village goddess like Mariamman. You can also see her in the form of Kamakshi Amman. You can see her in the form of Madurai Meenakshi Amman. You can see her in the form of any form of goddess Parvati is actually Lalitambika, and she is a divine uh, combination of goddess Durga, goddess Saraswati, and goddess Mahalakshmi. So when you recite Lalita Sahasranam, all these goddess will protect you and make your life peaceful and happy. Woman wants to get married, men wants to get married, who wants to have children. Trust me, when you regularly listen and listen to Lalita Sahasranam with a good heart and mind, you will be blessed with an amazing and beautiful life. Keep chanting Lalita Sahasranamam. Again and again, I'm saying the same thing because I want you to register in your mind. This is a Leela in my life that Baba made me go through this practice of, irrespective of the fact that I'm struggling, I'm still happy that Baba made me at least try to recite Lalita Sahasranam. So those who are good in Sanskrit, please go ahead and read it. Those who are not interested in reading it, at least listen to it with a pure heart and mind. It's really divine. So next time I will see you with another beautiful experience. This is Venkat, hostasa.com. So keep chanting Lalita Sahasranam, keep loving her. Your life will be beautiful. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram.